Okay, so we just got the MountUp single monitor desk mount. And if you're like me and you're looking at the Amazon listing of this thing, it looks like there's a lot of parts. It looks like it's pretty easy to assemble though, so we're gonna be assembling it now, and I'll let you know my thoughts on it and how hard it actually was to assemble. So we'll go through that whole process right now. Okay, so the first thing is in this bag is this little foam pads. It looks like we need to go through and attach these pads to the base here. So these just come out just like this. So I don't put that first side on great, but I'm finding if I start from the back here and then put it on here, it fits just perfectly, kind of stretch it a little bit tighter. That went on a lot better. So start from this back when you're putting this on. And I'm going to be mounting this to my desk, so I'm gonna go with the mounting option. Inside this bag, there's a couple of bolts and screws and an Allen wrench that we're gonna pull out. Okay, so now we're gonna take this and mount it on the top here. And then once this is done, we'll slide the plastic covering on. So I'm just gonna get head start on these screws here. And then it's nice, it has all the Allen wrenches you need. Okay, so we got those two screws right there and right there, all plugged in. And this cover, it looks like now slides on top of it. So of course we'll just be mounting this. So now we have that screwed on. And if you're wondering what this massive thing is for, it's if you wanted to go through and mount it to your desk. If you have a hole like this, you go through and put, they have all the instructions on how to do that. But if you're missing parts and you haven't used them, that's why. So now it looks like we grab this thing, and it's nice, it has a little sticker telling you which side is the base. So it looks like this is our base. We're gonna go through and put that on there. And then it comes with this little Allen wrench that it looks like we can go through and tighten. We don't wanna over tighten it because we don't wanna strip the screws. So that seems tight inside of there. I just gave it a couple tugs and it's looking awesome. And then now we go through and add the top part. Slide that in there, nice and snug. And I believe there is a wrench yet. So underneath here on the bottom right here, there's another place to go through and tighten it, it looks like. So we're gonna give that a couple of tightenings. Oh my gosh, that was actually incredibly easy. So a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be, to be honest, up to this point. Now you can see here, this thing's a little twisted, I guess. So if you just grab your two hands, you can kind of shift it that way. And then now it is straight. This thing is smooth. So the great thing about this mount is it looks like it comes with two different sizes of screws depending on which monitor you have. It looks like for me, I'm going to need the smaller screw. So these ones we probably won't even end up using. And then we have the actual washer. So these black things are if you have a curved monitor. So I'm not going to be using these because I don't have a curved monitor. So I'm assuming we're going to want it facing this way because there's this little hooks right here. So let's grab a washer. Okay, so we now have this thing on, and something that I just realized is you can tighten this right here because my monitor was kind of like drooping down like this. So I went through and tightened this with the Allen wrench that it comes with. So keep that in mind from this point. And then now I want it to be down a little bit more. And so what it's telling me right here is I need to go through and adjust the tension. Here you can see it has this little setting saying, hey, go through and twist this either right or left. So I'm gonna adjust that tension as well so I can get it exactly where I need to with. Another thing that I'm digging about this is the cable management. It comes with this little thing that you can go through and run your cables. You can hide your cables underneath here. This just goes through and clips on, it looks like. Hides those wires, and then there's one down below here as well. And then there's little holes on each side here, so no matter which way this is facing, you can sneak the cords in there. Oh my gosh, look at that. And they just sneak out the bottom. That just snaps in just like that. That is incredible. I love that so much. And here's what it looks like in the end. Overall, I am very satisfied with this. The cable management makes everything look really clean. As you can see, you can barely see cords hanging through it all. I'm able to hide them very well. The range of motion is awesome. If for whatever reason I wanted to tilt it this way, I could do that. If I wanted to bring it forward or up or back, or even just like work from this part of my desk, I could do that. So overall, I am very happy with this setup. And here's what it looks like from the back. As you see, super clean. I'm very happy with that.